People are not afraid of loud men. They are afraid of still ones. You keep talking. You keep explaining. That is exactly why they don't fear you. Every time you justify yourself, you hand them power over you. Stop. The man everyone understands completely is a man no one fears. They are studying you right now. Your reactions, your desperation, your softness. Fear and hatred are not the same thing. Most men are in both, or neither. Machiavelli understood something most men spend their whole lives avoiding. Power is not taken. It is projected. Silence is the loudest projection of all. This video is not for everyone. It is only for men ready to understand the difference between being feared and being hated. You were taught that honesty is strength. That was your first mistake. Every emotion you show is a map, and someone is already reading it. The people who call you too serious, they need you emotional to control you. Empathy shown openly is a weakness in the wrong room. Remember this. You trusted them with your truth. They used it to measure your limits. Fairness is a philosophy. The world operates on leverage. Learn the difference. The moment you needed their approval, you became predictable. Predictable means controllable. You are not disrespected because you are weak. You are disrespected because you are readable. This is where most men stop watching. Because the truth is beginning to hurt. They did not betray you suddenly. They were always watching for your vulnerabilities. Your softness was not kindness. It was an open door. They walked through it. The system rewards those who are composed, not those who are correct or kind. Machiavelli did not create these rules. He simply watched long enough to name them. He was exiled, tortured, and silenced. His ideas survived every man who tried to destroy them. Niccolo Machiavelli was not a villain. He was a man who refused to lie about men. He watched princes rise and fall. He recorded what actually moved people, not ideals. Fear. He understood that men respond to fear more reliably than to love. Always, he wrote, it is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. That sentence alone has terrified weak men and awakened dangerous ones for 5 centuries. But feared and hated are not the same, and that distinction destroys most men. The hated man rules by force. The feared man rules by presence. Entirely different weapons. Machiavelli gave us 6 rules, not for tyrants, for men who want to stop being victims. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. Use it to see clearly, not to harm. They stopped respecting you the moment you needed them to like you. You smiled when you should have been silent. You spoke when silence was power. Machiavelli's first rule, never make your need for approval visible. Not once. The man who does not need the room controls the room. Always, without exception. Drop this in the comments. I will never chase approval again. You told them everything. Your plans, your fears, your past. Why? Every truth you volunteered became a tool in someone else's hands. Remember that. The man who needs nothing from the room, that man cannot be bought, threatened, or manipulated. That man is invisible to parasites. Want to be feared? First, stop needing to be liked. Machiavelli's second rule, reveal only what serves your position. Nothing more. Ever. Mystery is armor. The man who is fully known is fully vulnerable. Fully targetable. Drop this in the comments. MY silence is MY power now. They called you cold. What they meant was, we cannot manipulate you anymore. Emotional reactions are the chains others use to lead you where they want. You do not owe anyone your inner world. Not your friends. Not your family. Not your partner. Especially not your competition. The feared man is a locked door. The hated man is a broken window. Which one do you want to be? Machiavelli's third rule, control your emotional responses before they control your outcomes. The man who responds slowly is the man who responds from power. Always choose slow. When they push your emotions, they are testing your architecture. Do not crumble under tests. Anger is a signal, but expressed anger is a gift to your enemy. You waited for fear. The man who took your position never waited for anything. The world does not reward the most deserving. It rewards the most composed and positioned. Fear without hatred means you can strike, but you do not explode. Machiavelli's fourth rule: never argue for what should be. Position yourself within what is. Fairness is what the powerless preach. Power operates by different laws. Learn them. Drop this in the comments. I choose power over approval from now on. He never announced his intentions. He executed them. The room only found out after. Announcing your moves invites opposition. Silence invites compliance. Choose accordingly. Every time you argue about how things should be, you reveal that you cannot handle how things are. That is weakness. And weakness is never feared. Machiavelli's fifth rule: speak less than necessary. The less you say, the more powerful you appear. Every word is a brick. Too many bricks and you build a wall around your own power. Silence makes others fill the void. They reveal themselves. You reveal nothing. Perfect asymmetry. Drop this in the comments. I am done explaining myself to anyone. He was feared because when he acted, his actions spoke louder than any threat ever could. Threats are the language of the weak. Consequences are the language of the powerful. The man who over-explains is the man who doubts himself. And a man who doubts himself cannot be feared. Machiavelli's sixth rule: when you must act, act completely. Half measures breed contempt. The man who punishes halfway teaches others they can survive opposing him. Never teach that. Respected fear is built over years of consistent action and zero tolerance for disrespect. The hated man is feared because he is unstable. The respected man is feared because he is consistent. You want to be feared without being hated? Then be consistent, not cool. Composed, not cold. Drop this in the comments. Feared, not hated. That is who I choose to become. Respect is never given. It is created by repeated demonstration of psychological cost. Every time you allow disrespect without consequence, you train them to continue. You did that. Your boundaries are not walls. They are information about what you will and will not tolerate. The room tests you constantly. You are always in a psychological examination. Always. Most men fail these tests not through violence, through the simple act of over-explaining. When you over-explain, you send this message: I'm not sure I deserve what I'm asking for. Stop justifying yourself. Say what you mean, then close your mouth. That is power. Machiavelli's men were not monsters. They were men who understood the architecture of respect. They were architects. They built psychological structures that others could not tear down or ignore. You have been building sand. It is time to build stone. Starting today. Starting now. Everything they told you about softness and kindness being strength, that was for their benefit. The old you is dead. The man who apologized for his presence is gone. Let him stay gone. You are a weapon, pointed at your own future. No one else gets to aim you now. You belong to no one. You answer to no crowd, no approval, no social pressure. No one. This moment right now is a line. Before it and after it are completely different lives. You now know what most men will never let themselves understand. That is a form of power. The feared man is not cruel. He is simply finished with being underestimated. There is a difference. Machiavelli did not write for villains. He wrote for men tired of being the victim in every room. Today you stop being readable. Today you begin to be respected. Not tomorrow. Today. If this reached you, it is because some part of you already knew these truths. Trust that part. The men who subscribe to this channel chose psychological awareness. They chose themselves. You decide. Every video on this channel is a weapon against your own psychological weakness. Use it. Subscribe only if you are serious. This knowledge is not entertainment. It is survival architecture. Tell me in the comments, who in your life have you been letting aim you? Think carefully.